It's Victor Yankee 2 Golf, Rocky 6, stand by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Welcome to all amateur radio operators to the Maritime Fusion Net. Good evening, everyone. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Bonsoir tout le monde, bienvenue au réseau Fusion Maritime. Avant de commencer, est-ce qu'il y aurait des messages d'urgence ou prioritaires pour le réseau? Allez-y avec vos messages. Any message, priority or emergency traffic? Please go ahead. Nothing heard. 9 Mike Tango Victor. My name is Mike, and I will be your net controller for tonight. I'm doing the net from my home QTH, which is in Irishtown, New Brunswick, through my personal node. So stand by. Ici Victor Leconeuf, Mike Tango Victor. Mon nom est Michel. Je vais être le contrôleur du réseau ce soir. Je fais le réseau de mon QTH. Avec mon node personnel. This net meets every Wednesday night at 1900 Atlantic time or 2300 or 2200 UTC time in the Secret Maritime Room 60207. 60207. The net is open to all radio amateurs in the maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour approximately. The net is also streaming live on YouTube, so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room. The YouTube channel is Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. I'll repeat, Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. Ce réseau se tient tous les mercredis soirs à 19h, heure de l'Atlantique, ou à 22h Zulu, dans la chambre CQ Maritime 60207, dans la chambre CQ Maritime 60207. Ce réseau est ouvert à tous les radioamateurs des provinces maritimes et est cédulé pour 1 heure approx. Ce réseau est présenté sur YouTube également pour que tout le monde puisse suivre le réseau et participer dans le chat room. Le canal YouTube est Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliette. Je répète, Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliette. Break. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, please give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After all maritime provinces stations are called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. Les stations vont être appelées par province. Quand vous allez répondre, s'il vous plaît, donnez vos lettres d'appel en phonétique. Après que toutes les stations des provinces maritimes auront participé au réseau, les stations hors de maritimes seront appelées à nous joindre. A reminder, due to the delay in the system, key up for a second or two before talking and keep the push-to-talk on for a second or two after your transmission has finished so that we capture all your words. Juste en rappel du délai du système, n'oubliez pas d'activer la transmission et attendre 2 secondes avant de parler et 1 seconde ou 2 après votre transmission est terminée pour qu'on puisse captiver toutes vos paroles. Okay, first of all, do we have any announcements for the net? Est-ce qu'il y aurait des messages, des annonces pour le réseau ce soir? Allez-y, any announcements? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet, Bravo, Lee.
And I have Jim, Victor Echo 1, Juliet, Bravo, Lima. Any other announcements? VG9 MTV. I have an announcement too. I'll take Jim first. Go ahead, Jim. VG1 JB, I'll VG9 MTV.
Yeah, very good evening, Mike, and all on frequency. Hope you have a good net there. Yeah, just a regular announcement about Smart this Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 for the volunteers and the flea market tables, and that'll be at 7 o'clock, but the doors open at 8 o'clock for all the other amateurs there. And all the information, of course, is on the Westcom Amateur Radio Club's website at www.westcom.ca. Go to Smart 23 and the all information. And if you're not registered, the registration form is still on there. So you can register. And if you're registered, of course, you get a chance to win any of the door prizes that'll be given out at the end of the day there. So, and we just got 4 more door prizes today from the Halifax Amateur Radio Club, 4 more $25 gas cards. So those have been added to the door prizes for Smart this year. So, anyways, just a quick update on that. And like I say, if you haven't registered, you still want to, it's still open. So just go to the club website and register for Smart. And of course, the Friday night get together will be 7 to 9 at the Amherst train station. And so that's about it from here, Mike. Anybody has any questions, email me, and I'll let them know. But it's all a go. Everything seems to be set now. So all you have to do is get all the stuff there and get her open. So I'm really looking forward to it here. That's it from here, Mike. Oh, by the way, just before the net start, I heard a new station in there. I don't have them on my list here. It was Victor Echo 1 Papa Mike Hotel. So I'm not sure who that amateur was, but I did see it come up on the screen there. So hopefully they'll check in with your net there, and we'll get to say hi to them. Anyways, that's it from here, Mike. Thanks very much for calling me in. You can make this my check-in there. And we'll be monitoring along here. VE9MTV from VE1JBL, Jim Open Tignish Bridge, Nova Scotia, 7-3.
Yeah, okay, Jim. Very good. Thanks for that announcement. You're listening to the Maritime Fusion Net. I have a couple of announcements. Friday, 8 p.m. is the Triple F Net, the Fredericton Fusion Friday Net, which is on the CQ Maritime Room, same room as this one. That's at 8 p.m. or 2000 hours local. And also, the first Friday of the month, Chedak Bay Repeater Net is on Friday at 2100 local. You can get into that net from the Fundy Park Repeater, which is on 145, 170 minus, with a CTCSS tone of 114.8 hertz. Also through the VE9SHM repeater, which has a CTCS on frequency is 449.325 minus, and the CTCSS tone is 100.0 hertz. And also the Chedak Bay repeater, which is VE9SBR, and the CTCSS tone is 123.0 hertz. So this net is in both official languages, so you're free to use the language of your choice, either French or English. So before we go on, we'll call in any short-time station that can stay for the duration of the net. Now's your time. Si qu'il y a des stations court-temps qui peuvent pas rester pour le réseau, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel phonétique. Any short-time stations, go ahead please, VE9MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, portable. VE9, GC, portable.
VE9 GCS, portable.
VE9, RJV, mobile.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray. VE1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray.
Here's who I have on my list. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie portable, Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie Sierra portable, Victor Echo 9 Romeo Juliet Bravo mobile, and Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray. Are there any other short-time stations? Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres stations à court temps? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. Any short-time stations? Go ahead, please.
Echo 1, India, Quebec.
Mike Kilo QRU.
Okay, we got Victor Echo 1 India, Quebec, and Victor Echo 9 Mike Kilo QRU. Top of the list, Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie Portable. Gordon, go ahead. You're listening to the Maritime Fusion Net. The control is Mike, and we're standing by for the comments there from Gordon. Go ahead, please.
The 9MTV with the Wednesday night net, Vector Echo 9, Golf Charlie. Bonsoir, Michel. Coming to you this evening from Stillart, Nova Scotia. I'm sitting here up to my neck in paperwork at the moment, but I wanted to stop and check in and wish everybody a good evening. It was an interesting drive from Cape Breton today in the snow, so there we go. But it's stopped here now. We're all good. Anyway, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in, and we look forward to checking in a couple of weeks' time. I don't think I'll be on next week. I don't think I'm going to take the rig with me down to the States, so there we go. The E9 MGV, the E9 GC.
Yeah, very good, Gordon. I'll send you a reminder about the gift certificates there for the symposium there, maybe Friday night, just to be sure you bring him with you. Thanks for checking in, and a good signal there to your remote there from Stillart, Nova Scotia. Next is 7-3, Gordon, having a good week there. And I guess there was some snow in Newfoundland also there, so I just looked at it tonight there. Go ahead, Ross. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie Sierra Portable, the E9 MTV standing by.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. The E9M TV net control, the E9 GCS portable. I am going to vote that we ban Gordon Golf Charlie from the net for bringing up that word snow. But I guess when you're over there and you're in it, then, well, you're in it. But none here. Yeah, the kids came over for supper, and now we're around the kitchen table playing Doucent card game, some Acadian card game 200. I'm not very good at it, but they got me playing it, so they're waiting for me. Have a good night, Mike. Thanks for calling me in 7-3. The E9M TV, the E9 GCS.
Yeah, V9 GCS, V9 MTV. Very good there, Ross. Good signal there, coming through the Pumpkin Fusion repeater. So thanks for checking in. Have a good week there, 7-3. Next on the list is Jeremy, Victor Echo 9, Romeo, Juliet, Bravo, mobile. Go ahead, Jeremy, V9 MTV.
Yeah, VE9 MTV, VE9 RJB, even Mike, and even to Gordon roster, just ahead of me. Yeah, not too much to report, just out driving around in the rain. The weather's saying the weekend's supposed to be nice, so looking forward to that. Driving around in Moncton, I should say, for everybody listening. And said the fire truck go by there. Looks like it coming out of the Ryan Road fire station and headed south on Mountain Road, so hopefully the rain will help with whatever that's responding to. But anyway, not much to report, Mike. Just wanted to get checked in while I was out driving around here, so thanks for doing the net, and we'll say 7-3 to yourself and everybody listening there, VE9 MTV, the VE9 RJB.
V9 RGB mobile, V9 MTV. Very good, Jeremy. Good signal there, and thanks for checking in. Yeah, it stayed wet and cold almost all week there, so hopefully in the weekend there it'll warm up for us there and give us some good weather. Thanks for checking in there. Have a good week, 7-3. Next is Curtis, Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray from 3 Mile Plains. Go ahead, Curtis, V9 MTV.
Hi, VE9 MTV with the MTV with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Miles Plains on the AEH repeater. Good evening to you, Mike. Good evening to all of the other operators on this evening. I naturally check in early because I still got the infection in my ears, so radio is not very good to watch them anymore until I get things rigged up there. So I try to get in and say as little as I can and try to listen as much as I can. We had rain all day yesterday and almost most of it today there, Mike, so it's very, very wet down here in 3 Mile Plains for sure. I'm almost thinking about buying myself a sailboat. So there you go. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to let you go there and put it on the quiet side, and we'll leave it with that. Thanks for calling me in on short time there for sure. So V9 MTV. This is Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray. We'll clear and send you all around. So back to you, Mike. Have a great evening. VE1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray clear. 7-3.
Yeah, VE1 FOX, V9 MTV. Yeah, very good, Curtis. Sorry to hear about your condition there, but hopefully you'll get better and get through it. And you're sounding good anyways from this end. Thanks for checking in there. Much appreciated. Have yourself a good week there. Next on the list is Brian, Victor Echo 1, India, Quebec, from the Greenwood area. Go ahead, Brian, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 IQ. Good evening, Mike. I hope I get in the right place here anyway. We're out, had to rush a dog off to the vet. And I just got back in here and I heard you calling for a check-in, so I thought I'd jump in here. But anyway, I've got to go and tend to the dog now. Have a good evening there, Rick, or Mike, VE1 India, Quebec.
Yeah, very good, Brian. Yeah, you're in the short time station call up, but that's okay. You made it through. So thanks for checking in there, Brian. Have yourself a good week. 7-3. Next, Mike, V9MK, what's QRU? Unless you had any comments there, Mike, go ahead. V9MTV.
No, Mike, just listening along. V9MK. Thank you.
Okay, fine, Mike. Good signal there coming through the multi-intrusion repeater. Thanks for checking in and have yourself a good week. Okay, we're going to start the round from the provinces. We'll start with PEI. Any stations from PEI want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? The control tonight is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Name is Mike. Now's your time. Toutes stations de l'île Passadoire qui veulent participer au réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel phonétique. Contrôleur ce soir, les Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Nom est Michel. Any stations from PEI? Go ahead, please.
Alpha November, name is Ricardo.
Okay, I got Victor Yankee 2 Alpha November, Ricardo. And just your call sign is not coming up on the screen. I see the FT991A. So you have to put your call sign in there through your 991A. I know when you check into the nets with your portable, call sign shows up, but that time it was just the radio ID that came up. Okay, I got Ricardo. George, are you still around? VY2 Golf Foxtrot. I heard you earlier, but you were breaking up a little bit there, so are you still around there, George? Go ahead. V9MTV. Guess George disappeared. Any other stations from PEI? Est-ce que d'autres stations de procédure? Allez-y avec vos appels. Any other stations from PEI? Go ahead, please. Nothing heard. I guess you're the only one there, Ricardo. VY2AN, VE9MTV. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mike, and good evening, everybody. And thanks for letting me know. I just got this radio and managed to program the repeater to join tonight, but obviously we didn't finish having the call time, so we'll figure that out and do that. Rainy here on PI, and it's been like that all week. But looking forward to Saturday. We're driving down to Nova Scotia to participate in Smart 23. There's a nice contingent from PI, around 20 amateur radio operators will be going down, and one person that's about to get their license. So looking forward to that, and hoping to see some of you there. Thank you all, and 73 VY2AM.
Yeah, VY2AN, VE9MTV. Well, good to hear you there. For anybody that doesn't know, Ricardo is newly licensed, and he's doing a good job there. So, and yeah, sometimes you forget things, but on Fusion, it's the only mode that you really see the call signs coming up. So it's important to have it in there. You know who's calling, even though you can't hear them. You'll know who's calling in there. So thanks a lot for checking in. Have yourself a good week, and hopefully we'll see you at the symposium there. 7-3. Okay, bottom of the list for PEI. We're going to go to Nova Scotia stations. Any stations from Nova Scotia want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Net control is Mike. Call sign is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Est-ce qu'il y a des stations, tous stations de la Nouvelle-Écosse qui aimeraient participer au réseau Fusion Maritime? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. V9 MTV à l'écoute. Any stations from Nova Scotia? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Golf Papa.
The E1 CT portable.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Mike Hotel portable.
VE1, Zulu Bravo, Telecut.
Victor Echo 1, Julie with Stevie 1, JW.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Delta.
Here's who I have. I have Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa, Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango Portable, Victor Echo 1 Papa Mike Hotel Portable, Victor Echo 1 Zulu Bravo, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey, and Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Delta. Who did I miss, or did anybody else want to check in from Nova Scotia? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November, VE1, WIN.
Victor Echo 1, Lima Juliet.
Okie doke. I have Victor Echo 1 Whiskey India November and Victor Echo 1 Lima Juliet. Top of the list, Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa. Gordon, go ahead please, V9MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Mike. Victor Echo 1, Golf Papa. Good evening to you, Mike. Nice cool evening down here in Smith's Cove with a little bit of rain. We had a lot of rain a couple of days ago, which is very nice, but now I'll have to cut the lawn soon. But anyway, nice to listen to everyone on the net tonight, and I'm looking forward to this symposium as well. So I'll be heading up there on Friday. So Best to all, and thanks again for calling me in, Mike. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa 73.
Yeah, very good, Gordon. Thanks for checking in, and yes, it's certainly a good thing to attend there, the symposium, Smart Symposium. It's a real good gathering of amateurs, and they all want to learn something. So that's good with the free market and everything. It makes a really interesting gathering there for everybody. Thanks, Gord, for checking in there, 7-3. Next on the list is Robert, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango. Go ahead, Robert, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 CT Portable. Yeah, actually I'm coming through AEH. How's my signal so far? Over.
Yeah, 100% there, Robert. Go ahead.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, good to know that we're still at AEH in case my node goes down. You never know. Well, it's always good to have a backup. Well, of course, as you know, transmitting from New Minas, and we got a I'll tell you all though, it is cold out there. I don't get it. Here we are, the 3rd of May. We should at least have temperatures in the single digits, but boys, I'll tell you, that wind feels like it's coming right out of the Arctic. Anyway, look forward to everyone's check-in tomorrow morning with the Maritime 2-meter wake-up net. And I'll say to you, Mike, have yourself a great and safe evening, you and your family. And I wish all amateurs on frequency a great and safe evening as well there. Look forward to tomorrow morning. VE9 MTV, VE1 CT Portable.
Yeah, VE1 CT Portable VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good, Robert. Yeah, you're not to rain in your parade, but I was looking today. My daughter lives in Spruce Grove, which is a suburb of Edmonton, Alberta. We were looking at 30 degrees today, plus 30. Quite a difference, for sure. Thanks a lot for checking in there, Robert. Have yourself a good week there, and hopefully we'll see you at the symposium there. 7-3. Next is a new call sign, and I believe it's a lady, Victor Echo 1 Papa Mike Hotel Portable. If you can come back with your name and your location, and we'll put you in my list here so we don't forget you. Go ahead, VE1 Papa Mike Hotel Portable VE9 MTV.
Victor 9, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. This is VE1 Papa Mike Hotel. My name is Paula. I'm from Halifax, but I am portable tonight. I'm just getting back into radio, and I'm just learning about the net and digital with a handheld. So I've been hooked up with a computer and my new handheld that I got at Christmas time, but I haven't used it very much, but I think this is quite interesting. Anyway, I wanted to say hello to everyone, and thanks for calling me in, and I'll say 7-3.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Papa Mike Hotel Portable. Paula, oh, glad you joined us there. We don't hear too many XYLs there checking in, and nice to hear you. You're sounding very good there. No problems. And good signal from your node there. So thanks for checking in, and hopefully you're looking off in there. I'd like to see you get in here. Have yourself a good day and a good week there. 7-3. Next is Mike, Victor Echo 1 Zulu Bravo. Go ahead, Mike, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Mike, and good evening to everybody else. And the weather we're saying here in Oxford is also one time there through the day was, I don't know, ice pellets or or freezing rain. I don't know what it was, but anyways, it was bouncing off the truck out there in the yard, and anyways, I don't think the weather's all that bad. Other than it was a little cool today. I remember some springs in tree planting. It was part of my business. I know one spring, it was in May. It snowed, and we had to get into one job site there to get a machine, and it was my guys had a F350 four-wheel drive dually, and it was pushing snow with the front bumper. So, anyways, of course, it didn't last very long. Anyways, thanks for doing that, Mike. 73 bonsoir, VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Yeah, V1 Zulu Bravo, V9 MTV. Well, Mike, I hope you're feeling better, sounding better. You know, not sounding as rough on the voice there. So we'll see you good and prepped all up for the symposium there. Thanks for checking in there, Mike. Good signal from Oxford there. Next is Eric, VE1 Juliet Whiskey from the North Kingston area. Go ahead, Eric, VE9 MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and everybody else tonight. Got a really good net going there so far. Yeah, I guess, we were supposed to get rain here today, but I haven't seen it drop yet, so I think it missed us, swung around us or something, but it is like everywhere else. It's cold. It says it's +5, but it feels like -5 when you step outside. But anyway, I guess spring has sprung, but the summer hasn't got here yet, so we're hoping it'll get a little bit better, and looking like maybe Friday and Saturday, and should be good for the symposium for weather. I think in the mid-teens and sunny. So according to our weather here, hopefully it's the same in Amherst. So we're looking forward to heading up to that Friday and go to the meet and greet, and then do the symposium on Saturday. So we're looking forward to that. Hoping it all goes well, and it's a good weekend. V1 JW.
V1 JW, V9 MTV. Fine there on everything there, Eric, and yeah, nice to hear you on the net. Sounding good. So hopefully we'll see you at the Smart Symposium there. 7-3. Next is Dave, Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Delta. Go ahead, Dave, V9 MTV.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody on frequency. Cloudy day here in the Public Hills here in Southwest Nova Scotia. Other than that, wasn't too bad. I just got my laptop going here tonight. I got my Note on the go finally. Brand new laptop, it burnt up, and I had to send it away, and I just got it back, and everything's missing from it, so I had to download everything from Logbook of the World to WiresX to everything else, but I think it finally works there now. Thanks for taking me in. Thanks for doing the net, 73s.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Delta. Yeah, very good, Dave. Yeah, good signal there, and sorry about your laptop there. I know it's a lengthy process when you have to reset everything, but at least you got it working again. It's sounding good here, so you did a good job at least for the WiresX one. Hopefully you get everything back up to par there. 7-3, have yourself a good week there. Next is Peter, Victor Echo 1 Whiskey India November. Go ahead, Peter, VE9 MTV.
Hey, good evening, Mike. Good evening, all on the net. Looking forward to the symposium. I don't know what any of the classes. They don't seem to interest me at all, the classes. I might just sell my stuff at the flea market and then call it a day and head back to the hotel with my mom. So we'll see what happens, though. With that, Mike, I'll turn it back over to you. Have a good night, all, and see everybody on Saturday.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Whiskey India November, VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good, Peter. I see you're in the Halifax area tonight, so have yourself a good day and a good week, and yeah, we probably see you at the flea market there. 7-3. Next is Victor Echo 1 Lima Juliet. Don't have a name and a location, so maybe you could come back with that when you check in. Go ahead, please, VE9 MTV.
B9M TV from V1 Lima Juliet. The name here is Murray, Mike Uniform Romeo Alpha Yankee. We are in Upper Falmouth, Nova Scotia. And a couple comments. I heard Paula there. And I remember talking to Paula a long time ago. I'm not even sure we didn't take our course together, but it was V1LJ or Mike Charlie Mike. And I think I checked into this net about 4 years ago as VE3 X-Ray Lima Juliet, just for the record. And I was scanning the Radio 1 scan today, and I ran into a friend of mine, VE9 MHZ / VE3 Jim. So he's probably listening. It was a great conversation. He encouraged me to listen tonight and check in. So here I am. So 7-3 to all. Back to net control. VE1 Lima Juliet.
Yeah, V1 Lima Juliet Murray. Well, thanks for checking in. You're sounding really good there through the V1 AH repeater. And I copy Upper Fallon, Nova Scotia. So thanks for checking in, and hopefully we'll hear you more on the net there. There's another net there Friday night at 8 o'clock there on this same room there. So thanks for checking in there, Murray. Have yourself a good week there, 7-3. Okay, bottom of that list, where you are listening to the Maritime Fusion Net for the 3rd of May, 2023. Net control tonight is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Name is Mike. Vous êtes en train d'écouter le réseau Fusion Maritime sur la chambre CQ Maritime, et tous les mercredis soirs à 19h. Puis là, on s'en va vers tous les stations du Nouveau-Brunswick qui veulent participer au réseau. Allez-y avec vos appels phonétiques. All stations from New Brunswick now. Want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, go ahead with your calls. In phonetics, the 9M TV standing by.
9 Victor Echo Alpha.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, V9 OSK.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
This is JA1WLQ, Juliet Alpha 1 Whiskey, Lima Quebec, Juliet Alpha 1 W4 Whiskey, L4 Lima, Q4 Quebec, JA1WLQ from Tokyo, Japan. May I check in, please?
Yeah, Juliet Alpha 1 Whiskey Lima Quebec from Tokyo, Japan. Go ahead with your comments there for the net. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Name is Mike. Come back with your name, please. Forward.
All right, VE9 LTV, Mike-san, net control. Thank you for taking my check-in. This is JA1WLQ, Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec, JA1WLQ, from Tokyo, Japan. Well, it is 7:39 a.m., 7:39 a.m. on Thursday morning, May 4th. Now, my name is Masa, M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha. M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha. Masa is my name. And it is quite fine in Tokyo, Japan, and temperature would reach 26 degree in centigrade in the mid-time. Now I'm running the FT5D OBIS and which and on PDN function, portable digital node function, which means the radio is connected with the PC directly, and PC is naturally connected with the internet. And therefore, I don't send out the radio wave to a repeater. And in Japan, we are in so-called Golden Week, which means quite long holidays because of many national holidays, starting on April 29th, and that is Saturday, but it's a national holiday, and May 5th, May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th are all the national holidays. So if someone will take the days off on Monday and May 1st, Monday, and May Tuesday or May 2nd, then it makes quite a continuous 9 days off. Okay, thank you very much for taking my check-in, Mike-san. So I'm quite honored that I can be here because I was invited by another net controller about 3 weeks ago. Thank you very much, and good evening to everyone. And everyone is coming to Tokyo, Japan with very clear audio. In about, I just turned on the radio about 10 minutes ago, but since then, everyone is coming to Tokyo, Japan with very clearly. VE9 MTV net control, this is Mike-san, this is JA1WLQ, Masa from Tokyo, Japan. Wishing you all 73 from Tokyo, Japan. Thank you. Thank you very much. Back to net control.
Yeah, Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey Lima, Quebec, Masa from Tokyo, Japan. I just checked, you're 10,603 kilometers away. And the temperature here is 3 degrees centigrade, +3. So thanks a lot, Masa, for checking in, and have yourself a good day and a good holiday. You're fortunate to have a few days off there. So 7-3, thanks for checking in, and nice to hear you. Hopefully you'll check in again. 7-3. Okay, first on the list here is Vern, Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha. I saw your call sign, Vern, but didn't hear no audio, so maybe you keyed up a little bit too fast. But come on in there, Vern. VE9 MTV standing by.
VE9 Mike Tango Victor. Net control. Do you copy me now, Mike? VE9 Victor Echo Alpha.
Yeah, 100% there, Vern. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, Mike, VE9 MTV, Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Nice net you had going. We've been riding along. You're with you pretty well since the doors opened and enjoying the net. Nice to hear JA1 Whiskey Lima, Quebec. Nice to hear you in there tonight, and hopefully we hear you more often. Anyhow, I can't pronounce his name, Mike. If you could spell it for me easy in English here, I might be able to pronounce his name. Anyhow, as the thing goes, Mike, you're doing a great job as usual. I had a little kick out with my node today, but got her going quick and go from there. So, everything's working good. The FT5's working good. The FT300 node radio's working good, and all that good stuff. So, we'll keep plugging away at her. Hopefully she'll do the whole net without kicking out on me. Anyhow, Mike, I just say wish everybody on frequency a great evening and a great wake-up call tomorrow. 7-3-12, 88 to the ladies. Special good evening to scanner listeners. We'll turn it back to you. VE9 MTV Net Control. VE9 Victor Echo Alpha. 7-3 is all. 7-3 is Mike. Thanks for doing that and calling us in one more time. Hopefully we'll be around again next week to aggravate the airways again. Bye-bye.
Yeah, very good, Vern. VE9 VEA from VE9 MTV. Yeah, Vern, you're 146.6 kilometers away. So Masa has got you beat. Yeah, his name is Masa. Mike Alpha Sierra Alpha. Thanks for checking in there, Vern. Nice to you, and don't forget to check in again Friday night at 8 o'clock with Triple F Net. Thanks, Vern. Have yourself a good week there, sir. Oscar, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo. Go ahead, Oscar. VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9 MTV, Victor Echo 9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Bonsoir Michel, tout le monde sur la fréquence. The clubhouse, got a big crowd there, a lot of fun, a lot of knowledge running around in the room there. Nothing much beside that, it's just that rainy, cool weather there is sure not a hot rain, that's for sure. But I guess we'll have to go through that before we can get the nice hot stuff there. Thanks for doing that, Michelle, and thanks for calling me in. Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, centuries tall, from Dieppe, New Brunswick.
VE9 OFK, VE9 MTV. Very good, Oscar. Merci d'avoir participé au réseau Fusion Maritime. Bon signal de ton node personnel. Thanks for checking in there, Oscar, from your personal node. Nice signal coming in. And yeah, it's nice to have everybody checking in, and nice to see faces to the call sign there. We had a visit from Steve Hoare to the VE10R, so nice to have him present there. Anybody's welcome when you're coming to the Moncton Club there on Halifax Street. I just look at where all the antennas are. Okay, next on the list is Paul, Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. And just a reminder, this net is in French and English, if language of your choice. Fully bilingual, so I can translate or let you translate, but you're welcome to use any language there. Go ahead, Paul, VE9PA or VE9MTV, standing by.
Yeah, VE9 MTV, this is VE9 PAL. How you doing there, Mike? Yeah, it's a cool day out there, 4 degrees. It looks like we're having some showers and so forth, but hey, what can we say? Hey, it looks like we're a month behind. Anyway, no traffic here. You guys all take care. Have a great week. VE9 PAL.
Very good, Paul. And nice to see you this morning at the clubhouse. And thanks for checking in. Have yourself a good week. 7-3. Before we move on, are the other stations for New Brunswick water check-in? Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres stations du Nouveau-Brunswick qui aimeraient participer au réseau? Allez-y avec vos lettres en phonétique, lettres d'appel à phonétique. Any other stations for New Brunswick? VE9 MTV standing by.
Victor Echo 9 Golf India Sierra.
VEN.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
Okay, I got VE9 GIS, VE9 DEN, and VE9 JCT. We'll go to VE9 GIS. Misha, go ahead, VE9 MTV.
Just giving you another number tonight. I'm not really good at getting onto this net, so I thought I better come on here so nobody forgets who I am. He. Anyway, 73, have a good net.
Yeah, VE9 GIS, VE9 MTV. Well, thanks for checking in there, Misha. Nice to see you this morning at the clubhouse, and had a good discussion there this morning. And it's new faces and old faces, and good gathering anyway. Thanks for checking in there, Misha. Next is Denis, Victor Echo 9, Delta Echo Novembre. Denis, allez-y, VE9 MTV.
Salutations Michel, V9 TV pour le réseau de Maritime, V9 TVN. Salut, on salue tout le monde en fréquence. Good evening to all on frequency. And my friend right behind me there, coming in there. Yeah, and I'd like to say welcome to the new ham operator in PEI and the lady that came in a while ago from Nova Scotia. That's great, and I hope there's many more, that's for sure. I have no traffic. You seem to be running good, and a good controller. You're doing great, and the weather is over here. It's in the plus, but not very much, and we had a little bit of rain and wind and so on and so forth, all kinds of stuff there. Stuff we don't need at this time of year, I. All the best, and thanks again for doing the net, Mike. VE1 and VE1 Mike Tango Victor, VE9 Delta Echo November. Denis here in Dalhousie, in the northern part of New Brunswick. Over.
V9DN, V9MTV. Très bien, Denis. Merci d'avoir participé au réseau. Yeah, very good, Denis. Thanks for checking in from Dalhousie. A good signal there coming through the VE2 RIN repeater. Thank you for checking in. Have yourself a good week there, 7-3. Next is Jean-Claude from Chediac area. Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie Tango. Go ahead, Jean-Claude, VE9MTV.
Bonne soirée à toi, monsieur Mike. Bonne soirée tout le monde. Denis qui était juste avant moi, là. Yeah, puis very good evening to all on it. Heard that Japan station, Masa, yeah, from Japan, coming in real good. Yeah, and, good audio. Everything was A1 for sure. Yeah, pas grand-chose, Mike. Juste ajouter mon nom sur la liste. Puis je te repasse ça, c'est toi tout le monde, V9 JCT.
Yeah, V9 JCT avec le réseau Fusion Maritime. Merci Jean-Claude d'avoir participé au réseau. Bon signal à travers le répéteur de Moncton, le répéteur Fusion de Moncton. Thanks for checking in, Jean-Claude, from Chediac and to the Moncton Fusion repeater. That's the bottom of that list. Now we're going to go to any stations from outside the Maritime provinces that want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Now's your chance. Go ahead with your call sign in phonetics. Tout stations hors des provinces maritimes qui aimeraient participer au réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel de phonétique. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. À l'écoute. Any stations from outside the Maritime provinces. Go ahead, please.
Echo 1, Juliet Papa Romeo, portable here in Newfoundland, VE1 JPR.
Yeah, VE1 JPR slash Victor Ocean 1. Go ahead, Pat, VE9 MTV.
You Mike and everybody on the net. On the cold and windy Deer Lake, Newfoundland. I don't think we're anywhere near sunshine and warm temperatures. It's more like 2 and 3 degrees and wind. I know on Saturday it was rolling in there pretty heavy there. The seas were quite rough, and it was about 1 degree Celsius and wind gusting 70, 80 kilometers. Anyway, they all tell me, hey, welcome to Newfoundland. That's what you get this time of year. So anyway, good trip. I'll be grabbing the ferry there tomorrow night, doing a night crossing, getting into Sydney on Friday and heading for home. So been a good trip, and I know I'm going to have to probably get back sometime in the fall, but we'll plan that when that time comes around. So everybody stay healthy, stay safe. VE1 JPR.
Yeah, VE1JPR/VO1. Very good, Pat. I notice you have a FT5, but I don't see any distance from you. You might not have your GPS set up, or your location, or for some reason you're not showing any distance there. But anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, good signal from your node there, and no problem at all, no breakup. So doing good. Nice to hear you, Pat, and thanks for checking in there. 7-3. Have a good trip back, anyway. Yeah, I looked at the news there. There was some snow in Newfoundland. I don't know if there was in your area, but they had a little bit of snow there. My wife's brother just moved out from Newfoundland. He's got his house for sale there in, what's the name of that place again? It's just north of St. John's. Anyway, he's got his house for sale, but he's got a job out here, so trying to sell his house and move the rest of the family here. Well, anyway, thanks for checking in here, Pat. Have yourself a good week, 7-3. Anybody else from outside the Maritime provinces want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Now's your time. Please give your call sign in phonetics. Est-ce que les autres stations en dehors des provinces maritimes qui aimeraient de participer au réseau Fusion Maritime? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. John Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, à l'écoute. Any stations from outside the Maritime? Go ahead, please. Nothing heard. We'll go second round of Maritime provinces. All stations from PEI want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead with your call sign in phonetics. Tout stations de l'île Passadoire. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. BNFMT, very good. Any stations from PEI? Go ahead. Any stations from PEI want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net on the CQ Maritime Room 60207. Please go ahead with your call in phonetics. Any stations from PEI. E9MTV standing by. Nothing heard. Any stations from Nova Scotia want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead with your call in phonetics. Tout stations de la Nouvelle-Écosse qui veulent participer au réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec les lettres d'appel à phonétique. Any stations from Nova Scotia? Go ahead, E9MTV.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor. V1 KEV.
I have Victor Echo 1 Mike Yankee and Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. Anybody else from Nova Scotia want to check in? Go ahead. E9MTV standing by.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
And we have Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta. Top of the list, Mike, 31MY. Go ahead, Mike, E9MTV.
Good evening, Mike V9, Mike Tango Victor, V1 Mike Yankee. Not much going on here. Just give your mark on the slate. We'll see you Saturday, 7-3, V1MY.
Well, thanks for checking in there, Mike, and nice to hear you. We'll probably see you at the symposium, the Friday night meet and greet. I'm doing the net for Shelby repeater at 9 o'clock, so I won't be able to attend there. So we'll see you in the morning there on Saturday. Thanks for checking in there, Mike. Next is Kevin, Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. Go ahead, Kevin, VE9MTV.
Yeah, very good evening, Mike. VE9 Mike Tango Victor, V1 KPV. Good evening there, and good evening to Mike going out the door, and all on the net there tonight. With you there pretty well from the start. Just, went through a few emails and listening to the net. A lot of good check-ins there, that's for sure. 3 degrees here in Amherst, a little on the cool side, that's for sure. And it was certainly a little damp there as well earlier, so we got a small little fire on there just to dry things out a little bit, and anyway, we're just listening along, and everyone else, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Thanks for calling me in, Mike. VE9MTV from VE1 Kilo Echo Victor.
Yeah, V1KEV, VE9MTV. Yeah, thanks for checking in there, Kevin. A good signal coming through the Amherst repeater. Well, thanks for checking in. We'll probably see you Saturday, 7-3. Have a good week coming up. Next is Edwin, Victor Echo 1 Echo Papa Delta from West Pubnico. Go ahead, Edwin, VE9MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 EPD. Not much to report. It's the same thing, just thought I'd give you another mark for your buck. Kind of overcast all day, so didn't have rain, so that's okay. VE9 MTV, VE1 EPD, 7-3.
Fine and everything there, Edwin. And have yourself a good week. That's the bottom of that list for Nova Scotia. We're going to open up for New Brunswick. Any stations for New Brunswick while I check into the Maritime Fusion Net. This is the second round. Tout station du Nouveau-Brunswick émettent participer au réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel phonétique. V9MTV à l'écoute. V9MTV standing by for New Brunswick stations. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo number 1, Alpha Japan, Quebec.
So you have Victor Echo 1 Alpha Juliet, Quebec. Anybody else from New Brunswick? VE9MTV.
V9 Mike Whiskey.
And I have VE9 Mike Whiskey. We'll go to VE1 Alpha Juliet, Quebec. I don't know if I don't think I have a name or location. Yeah, I do, Bob. Yeah, Westcott, New Brunswick. You can tell us maybe where Westcott is. Don't have any idea. Go ahead, Bob. VE9MTV.
Yeah, okay, Mike, fine. I'm surprised the guy from Moncton doesn't know where Westcock is. It's just outside of Saxon, New Brunswick. So, anyways, that's where we're at on the marshes of Panther, and looking forward to seeing a bunch of you in the morning. The 1AJQ is clear, 7-3.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Yeah, now I know where it is. Yeah, very good. I never noticed where that was. Thanks for checking in there, Bob. Good signal from the Amherst repeater. Have yourself a good week. 7-3. Next is Mike from the Moncton area. Victor Echo 9, Mike Whiskey. Go ahead, Mike. VE9MTV.
Good evening there, Mike. This is a check-in for you. I'd like to say it was good seeing you there at the clubhouse there this morning, and and everybody else that came in, and even meet somebody new also. Let's see, 73s to everybody, 80H to all the ladies if they're listening. B9 Mike Whiskey, I'll be
VE1, VE9, Mike Whiskey, VE9 MTV. Yeah, you're number 30, including myself there, Mike, tonight. So thanks for checking in. You have yourself a good week there, 7-3. Bottom of that list. Now we're going to open up to anybody from anywhere across this world, outer space, underwater, anywhere you can hear my signal. Come on in with your call sign in phonetics. You see tout star terre, dans l'espace, en dessous de l'eau, n'appelez où ce que vous pouvez entendre mon signal. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel phonétique. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. À l'écoute. Anybody from anywhere, go ahead please. VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, India, Charlie.
VE1 Oscar Lima, VE1 OL.
And I have Victor 1 Bravo India Charlie and Victor Echo 1 Oscar Lima. Anybody else from anywhere in the world? Go ahead, V9 MTV. Okay, nothing heard. VE1 BIC, Ron. Go ahead, VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV, and good evening there, Mike. Yeah, I usually miss the net. I'm usually at work, but I was off today and forgot about it again. So I just saw the alert on my phone there, Rob's video stream there. So I thought I better check in, give you another check in there. Looking forward to the weekend and Smart in Spring Hill, and we'll probably see a lot of you there. VE9 MTV, VE1 BIC.
Yeah, VE1 BIC, VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good, Ron. Yeah, looking forward to that too. It's an interesting day. Should have more of those things there. It's nice to have that gathering and learn something from it. You know, different modes, different stuff going on. So it's all good. Nice for checking in there, Ron. Have yourself a good week there in 7-3. Next is Aubrey, Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima. Go ahead, Aubrey, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV and then that's VE1 OL. Hi, Mike, and everyone on the net tonight. I heard Tonka from Tokyo earlier there, and good to hear him on here. And I've done some FT8 today and been on the White Cane Net and the Maritime Net, and now here I am. Anyway, nothing to report. Thanks for doing the net, Mike, and everybody sounds just great on here. Back to you, VE1 OL.
Yeah, very good, Aubrey. VE1 OL, VE9 MTV. From the Quiz Benches area, yeah, you're doing good there. You know, with good signal, no dropouts at all. Actually, tonight is a really good night. No dropouts at all. Nice to hear you, and 7-3, have a good week. Okay, at the bottom of that list, we'll issue the second last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, Net Control. Name is Mike. Second last call. C'est la deuxième dernier appel pour le réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. Contrôleur ce soir est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Nom est Michel. À l'écoute. Second last call. Go ahead with your call sign. V9 MTV standing by.
Victor Echo 1.
And I copied Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-ray. You did drop out there, Brad, but anybody else, maybe double with you? Anybody else for the second last call? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha, VE9 NA.
And I have Nelson, VE9NA. Brad, Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-ray. Go ahead, Brad, VE9MTV.
V9 Mike Tango Victor, V1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Mike, and very good evening to everybody on the Fusion Net here. It's only +3 here in 2 ovens there, so she's a cool one. She was a cool one all day here. Rain and drizzle. Thanks, Mike, for checking me into your net there. And we're checking in on the 2 island repeater here, Mike. V1 MTV from the 2 island particle. 7-3. Have a good evening.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-ray. Yeah, good, Brad. You did drop out a little bit at the end there, but we copied 100%. Copied that you're on the VE1 USR repeater in 2 Island Scarborough. Thanks for checking in there, Brad. And nice to hear you, and probably see you at the symposium there on Saturday. 11-3. Have a good week. Next is Nelson from the Bugtush area, Victor Echo 9, November Alpha. Nelson, you're number 34 tonight. Go ahead, V9MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Good evening to everyone on the net. I was wondering, Mike, did you you went to the site this Saturday? Did you did something or just a meeting there, Mike? And another thing, Mike, I was wondering where was the flea market there on the weekend? Back to you. From Victor Echo 9, November Alpha.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9, November Alpha, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. First of all, yeah, the meeting in Cheyenne, it was just for planning purposes there, Nelson. We are going to do the antenna work on the 3rd of June. We booked the crane there for the 3rd of June to do the work. But yeah, we did some planning there, just a meeting there on Saturday. And the flea market is part of the Smart Symposium in Spring Hill at the arena there in Spring Hill. There's conferences there during the day. If you want to get in on that, just go to the West Cumberland website, West Cumberland Amateur Radio Club website, and click on Smart 2023, and you can register there, and it costs $10, which is the entry fee for all there's 10 conferences there on different subjects, and also there's a flea market, and you get a free meal, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there during the day. It starts at 8 o'clock and probably all the way through 5 o'clock in the afternoon there, Nelson. Is that what you were looking for there, Nelson? Back to you.
Okay, fine, Mike. Yeah, no, was just wondering. No, I'm not going to go, I don't think. But I was wondering, I heard somebody saying there was a flea market there Saturday, so I didn't know where it was. And thanks for the information, Mike. And besides that, not too much to add here. Was listening to the net for a few minutes there. It just came on, and we'll turn it back to you. Thanks for doing it, Mike, and call me in. 9 MTV from with VE9 NA. Back to you, Mike.
Very good, Nelson. There is a flea market in Halifax on the 27th of, and that will be at the Lower Sackville Legion, I believe. So that's the next flea market coming up there. It's a Halifax flea market on the 27th of May, Saturday, 27th of May, at the Lower Sackville Legion, I believe. So thanks, Nelson, for checking in there. Nice to hear you. 7-3. Next, last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Dernier appel pour le réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec votre appel à phonétique. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net for the 3rd of May, 2023. VE9 MTV standing by for your call. Last call.
It's ready in mobile.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, DE3AC.
VE9 Bravo Oscar Foxtrot.
Okay, very good. This is who I have. Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha, Victor Echo 1 Whiskey X-Ray Mobile, Victor Alpha 3 Alpha Charlie, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, I believe, and Victor Echo 9 Bravo Oscar Foxtrot. Anybody else want to check in? This is the last call. Go ahead. Nothing heard. We'll turn it over to Robert. Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha. Go ahead, Robert.
VE9 MTV, VE1 Charlie Alpha. Good evening to you, Mike, and all those on frequency. Sounds like a great net going there tonight. We're really looking forward to seeing everybody at Smart there on the weekend. Anyway, I won't keep it. Hope everybody has a great evening. 7-3, VE9 MTV, VE1 CA.
Yeah, okay, Robert. Yeah, thanks for checking in, and we shall see you at the symposium. Thanks for checking in. Have a good week. 7-3. Next is Victor Echo 1 Whiskey X-Ray Mobile. Go ahead. VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV and the Maritime Fusion Net from Victor Echo 1 Whiskey X-Ray Mobile. Good evening there, Mike, and all on the net. It's been a while since I've talked to you. Hope you're doing well. Just mobiling along here the 101 highway heading home. It's been a long day. We were tasked out for search and rescue and unsuccessful today, so back at it again tomorrow. And it's just been a long day, but no traffic other than that, and catching the net on the drive home. Thanks for doing it, and everyone have a good week. Back to net control. VE9 MTV, VE1 WX Mobile.
Yeah, VE1 WX Mobile, VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good. Coming through the, I think, the VE1 AEH repeater. Don't have a name. I looked at my list and I don't have your name. Come back with your name, please. Over.
Yeah, VE9 MTV, V1 WX. Yeah, Roger, Derek, Delta Echo, Romeo Echo Kilo, and the home QTH Kenville. Over.
Dirk, Delta Echo Romeo Kilo. Over.
Affirmative.
Okay, thanks for that, and nice to hear you on the net there, and I'll add you to my list there, so next time I know who I'm talking to, I won't have to ask for your name. So thanks for checking in there, and you're number 36 there tonight, so I think we're up to 38 there with the next two. Thanks for checking in there, Dirk, and have yourself a good week there, 7-3. Next is my friend Frank from Sudbury, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. Go ahead, Frank, VE9 MTV.
Well, good evening, Michelle, and the rest of the gang. V9MTV, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. And yes, I hope you guys have an enjoyable SMART this weekend. It sounds like it should be pretty busy, so that's awesome stuff. And I'll tell you, for $10, it seems like everyone's getting a bargain. Because I've been to some flea markets and they charge you $10 just to go through the door, and nothing else. That's so that you can get in there and spend more money. So that's awesome. You guys are having like a symposium and the whole bit. So yeah, awesome. Should be fun. I wish I was there, but you never know. Maybe one day. So with that, take care, everyone. This is Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie waving a hand and saying 73s to all.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, Frank from the Sudbury area. Well, thanks for checking in there, Frank. Just a note there, my son, which lives in Espanola, he's getting married on the 23rd of June, and he is coming down here to get married. They're both from here, him and his fiancée, so we're going to miss the field day because we're going wedding Friday, and of course with all the family gatherings there, I'll be tied up with that. So field day is out for me this year, but it's for a good cause, I guess. Well, thanks, Frank, for checking in. Nice to hear you, and hopefully it doesn't get too cold out there. It's still +3 over here too. It hasn't warmed so much yet. Have yourself a good week there, Frank. 7-3. Nice to hear you. Next is Bob, Victor Echo 9, Bravo, Oscar Foxtrot from Merman Cook. Go ahead, Bob, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE9 BLF. Good evening, Mike, and good evening to anybody else that's on the Fusion Net tonight. Kind of a cold, drizzly day today. I worked on my vehicle there for a few minutes, and I had my winter parka on, and when I come in, it was soaking wet. So anyway, that's about all the traffic I have tonight. 73 stall and V9 VOF. We're going to be clear.
Yeah, okay, very good there, Bob. Thanks for checking in there, and yeah, it's kind of cool to work on stuff outside, and there, all the dampness and that doesn't help, and with the wind there, it surely gets cold. Thanks for checking in there, Bob. Nice to see you this morning there at the clubhouse there. So 7-3, have a good week there. And before I close the net, are there any late stations? This is the last call. Est-ce que la 12 station a donné l'appel? Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor à l'écoute. Any late stations, last call, V9 MTV. Nothing heard. There were 38 stations, including myself, that checked in tonight. Amateurs for checking in tonight. We also like to thank the owners of all the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hands to check in. Il y avait 38 stations à inclure moi-même sur le réseau ce soir. On aimerait remercier tous les amateurs qui ont participé au réseau. On aimerait également remercier les propriétaires des répéteurs et des stations digitales personnelles qui se sont joints au réseau pour permettre à une plus grande couverture du territoire pour permettre à plus de stations de nous rejoindre. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton and Area Amateur Radio website at whiskey.mike.alpha.Romeo.Charlie.Charlie.Alpha. I'll repeat, the website is whiskey.mike.alpha.Romeo.Charlie.Charlie.Alpha, and click on Club Activities /net. Pour plus d'informations sur les réseaux Fusion Maritime, allez au site web du Club de radio amateur de Moncton, MAARC, au site whiskey.mike.alpha.Romeo.Charlie.Charlie.Alpha. Je répète, whiskey.mike.alpha.Romeo.Charlie.Charlie.Alpha, et appuyez sur la touche Club Activité, /net. Now that the net has concluded, the repeaters are now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, signing off. Thank you for joining us for the net. Good night all. 7-3. Maintenant que le réseau est terminé, les répéteurs sont ouverts pour usage général. Ici Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Merci d'avoir participé au réseau ce soir. Bonsoir à tout le monde. Terminé. 113.